So in the last class, we were talking about what is paraphrasing. Paraphrasing, and we discussed the rules of paraphrasing. Now, I had given you some assignment right now and given you 10 minutes to define paraphrasing and discuss the first rule. What is it? With an example. Now, how many of you are ready? Please raise your hands. Yeah. Now you switch on your camera and start speaking. Yeah. Yes? All right. Can you, anybody who has a mobile? Share with her the mobile. But how can she be visible? Yes? What is paraphrasing? And define the first rule of paraphrasing. Students at home. Students muted. The rest of you keep yourself. Mute. The students. Keep yourself mute. Okay. Students who are at home. Yeah. People who are at home who have not come. I have given some assignment. Like what is paraphrasing?
Good morning.
Right? What is paraphrasing? Define paraphrasing in your own words. And write the first rule. What is the first? Describe the first rule. What is the first rule? And you give at least 10 examples of the first rule. Keep it, take it as your assignment and keep it in a copy. Start writing in a copy. Once you come back to Simage, you can show it to me and get your assignment signed. So this is your classwork today. Okay, what is paraphrasing and what is the first rule of paraphrasing? Let it be as an assignment. Keep a copy, keep a separate copy of Business English. Right? When you go home, make it fair. Right? And at the end of the day, at the end of the session, like when you've discussed all the rules, when you have written all the rules, then you have it signed by me. Do you understand, everybody? And you will be getting marks for this assignment. Yes, start.
Rewriting the given statement or text is known as paraphrasing. A few examples are I am sad. In rewriting the rewriting the given statement. I am sad, that means I am sorrowful, I'm feeling low, or I'm feeling down. Second example is I'm feeling excited, that means exuberant and excited. Third example is I'm scared, that means afraid, fearsome, frightening, horrifying, and chilling.
Very good.
We are loved by our parents, that means we are affectionated by our parents, we are fond by our parents, warmth, and attached. Fifth example is the room was painted in a certain sets of pink. Certain means fine, ultra fine, over nice, skillful, artful, and crafty. That's it.
Very good. I told you to make 10 sentences, 10 words, 10 synonyms, and 10 sentences. Yes, next. Now you do one thing, you write these in your copy and make 10 sentences for rule 1. And if you're finished every lesson, you have to do the practical part and have it signed with me. In second semester business English, you have to do a lot of writing. Yes, next. You can come here and make your presentation. Yes, you. Hello. Come. Whatever you finished.
That evening she was cheerful. The changed one. That evening she was blissful or glad. It was the saddest news of it all. The news was the worst of all time. She was scared of reptiles. She got frightened of reptiles. The decoration was
When
very.
you are using she was afraid of the reptile, you can use some other words and some other noun. She was afraid of snakes. Because you have to show me the different synonyms.
Scared of and got frightened.
Yeah.
The decoration was very beautiful. The attractive decoration was incomparable.
Yes, good. Write down 10 sentences.
Good morning.
Rule
Good morning,
one.
ma'am.
Hi, yes, good morning. And
Good morning, ma'am.
keep it as an assignment. Cover your copy and write English assignment like you were doing in schools. And have it checked. Everybody have it checked and signed. Did you get me? Yes, you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
What we have do in assignment, ma'am?
Yeah, this is a good
Hello?
question.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You are audible, ma'am.
Rohit.
And who is asking some question?
Mr. Ritik Kumar, roll number 51, ma'am.
Ritik Kumar, पूछो क्या पूछना है?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, what we have do in assignment, ma'am?
You have to write because you have to do a lot of written skills, writing practice. That's why. Because you all are very weak in writing. So you will have to make a lot of examples, writings, paragraph writing. Business English and math, you have to write a lot. That is why. Why do you have to write? What kind of a question is this? Are you out of your mind? Before you ask a question, think twice whether it's the right question to ask or not. And if you're purposely trying to disturb me, I'll end your class right now. Yes, you. Remain standing. Yes. Fateh, have you written? You're yawning. Huh? Monday morning in class and you're yawning. I have given one assignment. What is paraphrasing and how are you going to describe the first rule?
Yes, ma'am. I have completed. That's why I am.
You have completed, you let me know. Otherwise, I am here. Students are focused. Students are making presentations as you are seeing. So nothing is happening online. You're just sitting at home and relaxing. Yes.
The word paraphrasing means rewriting, restating from the given text in onwards.
Yes. Very good.
Sentence is today I'm happy. Today I'm happy or blissful. He is intelligent. He is sharp. He refused to eat lunch. He denied to eat the lunch.
Very good.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised. I'm amazed. I'm shocked. I'm taken aback. There are a lot of words you can use for surprise. Good. Yes, next. I said next.
First of all, ma'am, what is, yes, ma'am. First of all, what is paraphrasing? So, ma'am, paraphrasing means restarting the ideas of a test in our.
Restarting. Restarting.
Restarting.
Miss, ma'am,
Restarting.
restarting, yes, ma'am. Restarting, no, ma'am, restarting the ideas of a test in our own word.
Restating.
Oh, restating. Sorry, ma'am. Pronunciation.
And what is the difference between restarting and restating?
मैम रीस्टार्टिंग मतलब मैम किसी चीज को दोबारा स्टार्ट करना मैम
पुनः
पुनः सही
Yes.
बोला यस मैम
To resume.
टू रिज्यूम
Hello?
yes ma'am
resume.
so ma'am the number of words used in a paraphrasing how can so now ma'am paraphrased version can मैम पहला उसका मैम जो कीवर्ड होगा मैम जो एग्जांपल होगा जो मैम जिस पे हम लोग मैम बनाएंगे वो है मैम यूज सिनोनिम्स फॉर द कीवर्ड्स इन अ सेंटेंस so ma'am when we look up in the words in a dictionary we have to choose the word that is in the same part of the speech of the original word that you also taught in the previous class that we write any sentences with the help of the synonyms so that ma'am example are rainforests are often located near the equator yeah ma'am उस दिन भी and previous class we have make lots of examples.
Yes, in previous class we gave a lot of examples. So let us hear some presentation. You start writing. I do not believe in. I believe in presentations, fine. But where
Yes,
is the written part? Where is the documentation? So
Yes,
much
ma'am.
content I have made.
Yes.
So much content I have shared with you.
Yes, ma'am. Just like as an example, ma'am, there is a paragraph which is dependent upon the synonyms. That is, ma'am, I am going to present. I was happy to see my friend. My friend was delighted to see me. That a joyful moment for us. He told that he is in a very good company, and I am very glad that he gives opportunity to me to join us that company as a post of HR, and that is a very happiest moment for me. That's all, ma'am. इसमें ma'am इस paragraph में ma'am एक happy.
Pratik, that is the very happiest moment is the wrong English. That is the happiest moment. That is a very happy moment. ठीक है. That is a very happy because they are comparative है ना. That is a very happy moment. Very को क्यों करेंगे? That is the happiest. Very का मतलब होता है extreme happiness. So we will not use very. You will use this is the happiest
moment.
ठीक है. Otherwise
Yes,
good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, next. Mahi, Anisha, the rest.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, paraphrasing, restating the idea of the text in your own words is known as
Mahi,
paraphrasing.
okay. Anisha, this is what is written in the book. How can you make this? How can you say this in your own statement? How can you paraphrase this?
Means, ma'am, whatever is written in the text, when we write it in our own words without changing its meaning, it is known as paraphrasing.
Very good. So this is paraphrasing. So once you have understood the formula, now you need to do what you need to do is a lot of practice work, isn't it? So you're doing the practice in classwork, in homework. In homework, you're doing it. In classwork, you're making presentations. Because see, Anisha, both the things are important. Speaking is important. Making a presentation is very important. But then, if your content is there, if your content is rich, then only then you'll be able to speak. And of course, in business English, you need to do a lot of writing. You will be made to write. So if you're entering the world into business, BBA, MBA, you will have to do a lot of writing. Right? Yes, continue.
Yes, ma'am. And the first rule of paraphrasing is to find out the synonyms of the words. There are a few examples. He is happy today. He is on cloud 9 after getting his selection letter. I am blissful to have admission in SEM. We felt delighted when we met each other. That's all.
The rest of the students and Anisha. Now you chose one word and you paraphrase. Write the original and write the paraphrase version. And then take another word and choose and make 2 sentences. So this way you can choose 5 words, isn't it? Like happy, sad, shocked, afraid. Choose 5 words and write 2. Original version, paraphrased version. Original version, paraphrased version. Oh, I can give you an assignment or look up any news in the newspaper. Read any news in the newspaper, any short news, and paraphrase that in your own words.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So these are the things, teachers are there to guide you. And if you will not listen to your teachers, you are not going to improve. But this is how we have learned English, no? We were not supposed to copy even a single word from the text.
Yes, ma'am.
And if we mugged it up and wrote it down, it was all scratched, 0.
Good.
Right? So if you want to improve, you will have to work hard. And don't be afraid to work hard. Don't shy away from working on it. I am there with you, no? I'm helping you out. In whatever problems you're having, I'm there with you. 24/7. We are in the
Yes.
WhatsApp group. Any problem you have, you can ask me. Any help class you want, any extra class you want, I'm always there. But you have to come to me, no? You will have to tell me, yes, ma'am, tell me. I've not understood. Now, it's high time that you take your classes seriously. You take your studies seriously. See, time flies. First semester over, second semester we already started. So make hay when the sun shines. It means make hay while the sun shines. It means as long as you all are there for 3 years. So in 3 years, program your life. Are you going to be just the same what you were yesterday? Will you be the same like you were in the first semester? No? Yes, no?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Or are you going to be different? Now, if you're going to ask such question, why do we have to make assignments? It means you are not, the mindset is quite different. Your mindset is like, you don't want to work hard. And I will make sure that each of you start writing. I would like to see copies made for business English. If you have finished one assignment, show it to me, I'll sign. Continue with the next. And look, this you're not doing for me. You definitely not are doing for me.
Yes.
Are you doing it for me?
No, ma'am.
Or are you doing it for somebody else?
No, ma'am.
Are you doing it for your neighbor?
No, ma'am. For
Are you
self.
trying to
No,
make
ma'am.
me happy?
You are doing for us,
The
ma'am.
tick mark, and ma'am will be happy.
10 out of.
आप ही अपने लिए कर रहे हैं. You all are taking a step for yourself. अभी भी हम देख रहे हैं students are not focused, which is a very sad story. No, the very statement, the very question that why do we have to write the assignment? The very question is very demotivating, and that demotivates the rest of the students. So please think twice before you ask the question. Right? Yes, we have just one more time. Yes, Mahi.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Paraphrasing. Paraphrasing means formulating someone else's ideas in your own word.
Very good.
Example, sad. I am very sad. Sorrowful. She looked sorrowful. Depressed. Ram is so depressed. Next one is happy. I am very happy today. Cheerful. Oscar is a very cheerful puppy. Joyful. He looked so joyful today.
All right. Very good. So did you all understand the first rule? Why I'm making you write? Because you will understand. And then we'll move on to the next rule. Right? Anybody has any question to ask? People who are offline? No? People who are sitting offline. Okay, it's good that you've come to the campus. You're meeting your friends after a long time. But that should not be the primary motive. The primary motive should not be I'm going to the campus, I'll meet my friends. What is the primary motive? What is the objective of coming to campus? Having fun.
No, ma'am. Ma'am, to learn
To
something.
gain knowledge, enhance new skills.
Yes. It should be to study. Okay, guys, that's it for today.